What we're going to do today is create a tracking phone number. What this is going to allow you to see is get the full ROI of your marketing to see if you're getting phone calls from specific sources. So in this case, I'm going to want to track my Facebook page. So I'm going to go and head to GoCRM. There's two ways to do that. One, you can go to settings and go to phones. Here you can buy a phone number. So I'm going to select the area code I want. Next, I'm going to select where I want to forward it to. So I want to forward it to where we currently have, which is this number. So the business in particular will not see any type of interruption. They will receive phone calls as usual. I will enable call whisper. This will tell them what channel the call is coming from. So it'll say, call from Facebook. Now, once I have that phone number set up, you'll see it here. Now we're going to attach it to a channel, to a tag basically. So we're going to head to marketing. We're going to select channels. We type in Facebook, and here's Facebook organic. So what I want to do is select an existing tracking number. So this is the phone number I just bought. Now you can also set a different set of rules of people that perhaps came in from Facebook and then they were submitted a form or made a phone call from your website. They can also be tagged as Facebook organic. But right now we're just going to stick to the basics of the tracking phone number. Okay. So now that I have my tracking number, I'm going to head to the leads tab. And we're going to go ahead we're going to go ahead and copy our phone number. Let me go back to channels. We're going to go ahead and copy our phone number. And now we want to actually put it in our page. So anything we do in our Facebook page, we want to make sure we're using this phone number in order to track it. So here we're going to go ahead and change our phone number for our company. So I believe it's on the about, edit page info. So we want to change it from this phone number to this. Now please keep in mind the phone calls are still forwarded to there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So then I believe the new there we go. Yeah, so the new phone number is set for the page. Okay, now we may also want to update it as well here. Contact you, call now. And finally, in any post as you're posting in the future, you want to make sure you utilize this phone number as well. So and you just want to make it a habit. If your social media team is constantly posting things, you're going to tell them, hey, use this phone number. And what this is going to tell you is how many phone calls you're actually generating from your post, from people going to your Facebook page. Is it actually working or is it not? Which is a very important thing to know, because a lot of us just do social media for the sake of doing social media. So now we're going to go ahead and test it. So I'm going to make a phone call. And I'm doing this through my personal phone. So there we go. So I made my phone call, and you could see the the lead that came. It says maybe Oriole from Facebook Organic. So it says maybe because it only has my caller ID. It does not know who I am. It also says that call was not answered. Um, So you will also get that type of data. You should get the full call recording if it is answered, and so on. So this is where your leads will start getting funneled. If it's a good lead, that's where now you can continue and assign it to a sales rep to take over that lead. Now these tracking phone numbers can also receive text messages as well. In the future, you want to use different tracking numbers for different channels. Perhaps you can have one general for social media. You can have a different one for your signs. You can have a different one for maybe any type of magazine ad, direct mail, for your Google Ads extensions. Those type of things will help you determine the source of what's working and what's not. Typically, when our customers go to trade shows, we like to print them flyers and we like to use a trade show number. Now, the nice things about these numbers is I can assign this number to Facebook Organic today, or let's go ahead and say we're creating one for a trade show. So let's say the Parade of Homes is it's a pretty common trade show here. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. I can also buy it directly through here. So 956. Where do I want the phone calls to route to? I'm route here. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit. So, we can have this trade show today, but, next week there might be something, it might already be over. So I can actually delete the number from the channel and then reassign it to a different channel by creating it and then just editing it, right? So, and then you just select your existing number. So these set of numbers you can also always manage through your settings. If you want to forward them all to somewhere else, you can go in here and select change the forwarding, whether it's to a custom number or a specific user that you can select. Okay. Well, please let us know if you have any questions. Thank